Oh yeah, let's get it, baby.
I think he bit off more than he could chew. Hey Billy, do you have any idea what I was doing to you? Should've kept in your city while you come to prom. Take a hammer off a hammer, put the nails in your face. I can tell he got a twist when he walk. I'll catch his teeth and I'll leave him where he hide before he rap. Hey Billy, I know you getting money, but it's funny. All the question how you made enough to keep it when I come for it. That's why we stop, now it's our turn. Now I'm doing for the views, I don't clout chase. I mean, you can't be the best, but I'ma put you to the test. Finger next time you make a post, say it with your test. You like jumping off a shit.
Good morning, morning. Let's get it, baby. Fair price.
Hey, Chief, I heard you really hate the war. You from try. Get it where you fit it, man. This life is hard. You ain't ready from the streets, but I am, though. So I got your crib all black like a man. I live in Top City, little nigga, but I run more whack. Let's get the shit clear, little nigga. I burn more whack.
Oh yeah, that's fair price. Stop playing, Billy. Shout out to Fair Price. Him and War Rat got beef. Yeah. Shout out to Fair. Oh. Shout out to TJ Source, my brother. You understand what I'm saying, my brother? Man, I was trying to bring it back to the essence, man. I don't know. My computer, everything is skipping. I ain't messing with that shit right now. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fit First, my brother Joe Leezy, man, and my whole Fit First crew, man. Yo, they're in there working, man. You understand what I'm saying? All gas, no brakes in there, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Y'all got to check it out, man. I told y'all to hit Joe up and tell him you want the No Longer Trap podcast Fupa package. He's told me, you know what Joe told me? He told me there's a lot of you guys signing up for the No Longer Trap podcast Fupa package. Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that hit Joe up signing up for that Fit First experience. Cause yo, I'm telling you, so I'm trying to tell you right now, if you trying to get right for the summer, you trying to you tired of sucking that fupa in, you try to wearing them that you really can't show that bumping because the fupa is hanging over. Come on over here to Fit First, man. Joe gonna get you right. You know what I'm saying? So go on over there and check it out, man, and let's see what we got going on. You understand what I'm saying? It's experience. Cause yo, I'm telling you, so I'm trying to tell you right now. Hey, shout out to Queen City Fresh, man. If your car ain't Queen City Fresh, man, Chief said it smells like truck butt. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I will be having a special guest in here late today. He'll be in here at about 9:00. So if you're in right now, and you gotta go somewhere, I need you to tap back in at 9:00, man, because we got some great content coming up in here at 9:00. So I want y'all to, if you're gonna tap in, if you're gonna leave, I want y'all to come back at 9:00 because we got some great content coming in here, and that we really need to talk about. You understand what I'm saying? But until then, right? I got my own topics, so we're going. Let's move in and Let's get it. And hit that share button, hit that like button, hit subscribe button right now, man. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe right now, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Let's get it, baby. Grand Rising to all, too, man. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Miss Jackson. Good morning, Julie. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get it, man. We up, man. It's Thursday. We got a beautiful day out. You understand what I'm saying? God has blessed us with a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I don't know, man. I think, hey, yo, to all my fishers, we got this Father's Day fishing trip going on, man. Let's get these poles off. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But before I get my show started, man, I like to start my show, man, and I hope that everybody could give their prayers to Marcel King. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this every day until she's back with us. You understand what I'm saying? You hear me on here every day say she needs our prayers. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care what God, what religion you are, what ethnicity you are. It don't matter, man. Your prayer matters right now. You understand? So, Little King, man, that she needs recovery, man, and she can get out, she can snap out of it, and she can come back to it. So let's give my prayers to everybody. Let's give our prayers to her. Everybody in the chat. You want to say, I know you guys keep her in your prayers daily. And I appreciate that. And I know her family appreciates that, especially her children. You understand what I'm saying? Children appreciate that. You understand what I'm saying? So let's keep her in our prayers, man. Here at the No Longer Trap podcast every day, because she was on this chat every day. You understand what I'm saying? So let's keep her with us. You understand what I'm saying? Let's keep her in prayer here with us. Let's keep her here with us. You heard? Now, my first topic is I had a conversation with a few women, a few dudes, and I have to say this. It's a split decision. It's a split. But I'm going to say this. I want to ask y'all in the chat, do y'all think that if a person sleeps with a person the first night, is that person a whore? Because I got two things to say, but I'm gonna let y'all see what y'all say. I got two things to say about that now. I thought about something else, but I want to know from y'all in the chat. You understand what I'm saying? If you sleep with somebody the first night, is that person a whore? Is that man? Is that woman a whore? Because I hate when people say, "Oh man, she slept with him on the first day. She's a whore." What about him? He slept with her the first day. Is he a whore too? Why is it always she a whore and not the man? I can understand that now. A woman said that to me yesterday, and I could agree on that. After thinking about it, I could definitely agree on that. But I want people to say it. Is all right. Alicia said no. You understand what I'm saying? Mecca said nope. No facts. Mecca. All right. To each their own. Yeah, that's a fact. All right. Exactly. All right. So let me tell you my point of view. My point of view is this. If you meet a woman, right, say we're at a graduation and I met her and it was early in the day and we sat there during the graduation and we conversated. You understand what I'm saying? And conversation led to lunch. Lunch led to dinner. Dinner led to us at the beach with a blanket, us sitting, having, talking about our lives, our children, and our lives. And guess what? During that process, we end up having sex. Do I think she's a whore? Absolutely not. Do I think that's wrong? Absolutely not. Now this is a difference. Now, this is my opinion. Now, if you meet a woman in the club, right? Say you meet her in the club, you're like, yo, what up? She's like, yo, what up? Boom, you talk, you little talk. Then outside the club, I'm in my car. She comes knocking on my window and goes, yo, am I coming with you? And you take her and you smash her. That's difference. See the difference? Can you see the difference? I just want to know, can y'all see the difference? I want to know, can y'all see the difference? Why is anyone's business when two people get together and physically incurs that between those individuals? Yeah, I understand that, but people be what we know that, Jumanji. That's the number one answer. We know that, but why do people? What your answer saying is we know that, but people do this. People judge people behind this. That's what I'm saying. People air people's business out on social media. People do this to people. People try to assassinate people's character. So that's what I'm trying to say. We know that it shouldn't be nobody's business what happens. Long as it's consensual, man, you could do just like Chief. Chief does the Amazon position. I would never do Amazon position. Chief do that shit. I won't never do the Amazon position, but that's between Chief and that's his shit. That's Chief shit. That's not my shit. That's his shit. He likes to do the Amazon position. I don't. That's not me. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a difference. Can y'all understand what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm because people are stressing that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we understand that. That's natural, but that does not happen. That does not happen. I'm dealing with reality. Reality in this world is people, that's all they do is judge people. Oh man, I fucked her on the first day. Then that bitch is a whore. Oh man, that motherfucker's easy. He gave it up on the first day, man. Blah, blah, blah. People, this is what people do daily. This is a daily event. This is not something that's sporadically. This is a daily event. This is a daily event. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how to put it no more. This is a daily event. This is not something that just happens once in a blue moon. We hear about somebody depicting somebody's character and saying oh, because they slept with the person the first night that they're a whore. How many times we heard that? Think about it. Let's think about how many times we heard that. And then we say to ourselves, "Oh shit!" You understand what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Maybe she wanted to sleep with you, and that was her way of getting to sleep with you because you started talking to her. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm saying, I just believe it's a difference. Can y'all, Miss Jackson? Did you see the difference to my scenario? What I said, like. Being with her all day, getting to know her, knowing her kids, you are vibing. We end up at the beach and we're just sitting there. We had, of course, a man's intentions is always the fuck. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes when you're entwined in good conversation, right? That shit might slip your mind. I know if we be real, there's a lot of us men that got in conversations with women and that we want to fuck, but during that conversation, that it got so real, and that thought gets out your mind. You understand what I'm saying? Whether we're talking about our kids, our life, our past, you understand what I'm saying? We're getting to know each other and we're sharing deep things. I don't know. Y'all can get what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm saying? Grand Rising from the truck and Woods, big bro. That's why in life you're not supposed to judge others. Live your life, live your way, and anyone else's kitchen is their business. Old school way, keep a BI to yourself. TI, that's not happen no more. And if your kitchen's dirty, TI, you're supposed to get talked about. I don't care what you're talking about, TI. If you got a dirty kitchen and you got people eating in your kitchen, we supposed to tell people you have a dirty kitchen. Your kitchen's nasty. You need to get right. You need to get right. That's a fact. And yo, and I gotta say this too, man. Intertwined is a glossary word. Yes, it is, man. You were trying to build a relationship, and the other one was he was just asleep together. Yeah. So you gotta differentiate. I don't want to say it, man. You got to differentiate what's what. I forgot. I want to say it over. I got it in my head. I wish Chief was there. Differentiate. You want to differentiate. What's what I'm saying? You gotta see what is he trying to sleep with you? Is he trying to get a relationship? You gotta differentiate, right? It's differentiate. I know I'm right, but you know what I mean. It's in my philosophy. You know what I'm talking about. You just surprised to stay out the kitchen, bro. No, just surprised to stay out the kitchen. Hell no, I'm staying out the kitchen. I gotta walk in the kitchen. I don't care what you say. I had to walk in the kitchen and T.I. I gotta see how she lived with T.I. To no longer try hard for always being consistent. Thank you, man. Thank you. I try to be. I had home space in my youth. I didn't want size. I wanted it was brief and I didn't care who knew it. Oh, you had shut the fuck up, Becca. Shut the fuck up, Becca. Grand Rising, everybody that's new in the chat, man. You're new in the chat. Salute to you. So the question was, if somebody sleeps with a person on the first night, are they considered a whore? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will judge people. And then, you know what I'm saying? I hate people that will call somebody a whore and they did it before. If you slept with somebody on the first night, you gave up the peach on the first night. Why 5 years later you're talking about such and such? Why are you ever calling somebody anything and you gave up the peach before on the first night? You're supposed to just be humble with it. That's all. That's it. I ain't gonna go after nobody else. I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how else to put it. But let's move on. Because this next topic is going to get serious. Because I talked about it yesterday, but after doing some knowledge and watching podcasts and watching what's going on in California, I got a different perspective. I got a fucking different perspective. If what they're saying is true, I got a fucking different perspective. So, according to California sources, that in the California penal system, right, when a Hispanic person is, all right, I'm scenarios to you. If a black's locked in his cell and the cops are starving us, shout out to Zip the Drip, first and foremost, too. You understand what I'm saying? And the cops are starving us, right? And they're starving us, right? And in the Spanish people are told not to feed black people while they're in the cell. This is what was told. This is Alex. I'm not saying this is 100% true. This is what I'm hearing on social media and YouTube, right? This is what they're saying. California old inmates had never been locked up in a California penitentiary. So I don't know if the Hispanics do that. And also that if the Hispanic is locked up in the cell, right, and the cop is starving the Hispanic person, right, the Hispanic man is told by his other Hispanic brothers to eat food from a black person. If that is true, and that's how they run their penal systems inside the penitentiary system in California, I'm not standing out there marching with them either. I don't care what nobody says. I'm not standing out there marching with them either, bro. I'm not standing out there and marching with them. If you would leave me in the cell and not feed me because the cops are starving me because I'm black, I'm not standing out there marching with y'all, bro. If that is true in California, has anybody ever been in the penal system in California? Can you confirm it? Can you understand what I'm saying? I don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying? That people real live and direct? Because let me tell you something. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. The cops done starved me in the cell before. And I had brothers feed me crackers. Pause. You understand what I'm saying? Brothers sent me crackers down the line through a slot in an envelope. If BZ, he would co-sign that. You understand what I'm saying? Peter Bread was here, he would co-sign that. You know what I'm saying? When we was locked up and you was on, the cops wasn't feeding you, long as you wasn't a rat or a child molester or a rapist, man, we'd feed you, man. We're gonna give you some of the lunch, everything. We're gonna make sure you eat. We don't fish people blankets and pillows. Yo, the cops done left people in the cell with no blankets, no sheets or nothing. I done fish people. People done had to fish me sheets so I could sleep on, soap so I could wash up, toothbrush or toothpaste. Yo, the cops left me in the cell. So you're gonna tell me because I'm black that these Hispanic people are gonna walk by my cell brushing their teeth and they could have slid me something? Nah, man, I'm not for that. If that's true, I'm not for that. I'm not standing out there. I don't care what nobody says. I'm not standing out there like that. So if that's what the people are standing on out there, and that shit's true, I'm standing with them. I'm standing with my people, bro, because that shit ain't right. That shit right there ain't right, and I don't care what nobody says. That shit ain't right, and I argue with my Spanish friends all night about that shit. I don't give a fuck. That shit right, bro. And I always say this. I've been saying this to my Spanish friends for years, man. All of y'all are racist because y'all all called me a negra. I done been all called a cacolo malapala, cacoco. How do we know all of Spanish racist black names if y'all ain't racist? I'm just saying. But y'all gotta love hate for us. We gotta love hate for y'all. We all gotta love hate. We gotta love hate. Let's keep it 100. This is a love hate shit. This is because that shit right there. That shit right there. I can't. I'm not feeling that, bro. I'm not standing on that. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm calling California right now. I swear to you, I'm calling California. Hold up. Hold on. Hold up. Wait. I gotta find out. I gotta find out right now. Right now, hold up. Come on, please save that number, Trap. Damn, I didn't save his number, man. God damn, bro. Yo, man, I'm telling y'all, man, if that shit is true, I'm trying to call California, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm gonna call California. I don't care if it's 5-something in California. I don't care about that shit. That's why he's sleeping too. He's sleeping like hell. Shit, man. You know, it's count time, man. We get up. 5 o'clock, we get up. We supposed to be up. You said it's 5:24 in California. You supposed to be up at 5:24. What are you saying? Like you don't supposed to be up at 5 o'clock? You know what I'm saying? I just wanna confirm. I need to hear this, man, because it just ruined my day yesterday. Like hearing that and then arguing with people and telling people like that's not right. And then I got a Hispanic man telling me, yo, if I go to the penal system and this is what my people were telling me, yo, how am I gonna feed you so my people could abandon me? So he basically told me that he'll leave me to starve in that motherfucker. He said, nah, it'd be kind of different. Nah, you would leave one of my brothers. You would leave it. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like I told you yesterday. I wanted you to come in here, because I don't like all the, but I wanted to tell you yesterday, listen to me. Yo, if you would do that shit, bro, you'll do that to one of my brothers, bro. You understand what I'm saying? A real dude behind that cell. And you admitted yesterday that you'll do that and follow code, bro. So that gives me a kind of that kind of puts some fire in me, people. I don't know. And I known this brother for a long time. It just put fire in me. It put fire in me, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that I don't want to put this like it's not, because I love my Hispanic people. I'm not gonna let but I'm gonna speak on it because yo, this shit is real. If that shit is true, bro, how can it end with y'all? Shit is true. If y'all treating my people my black brothers inside the penitentiary like that in prison, how the hell can I go outside downtown Providence and stand with y'all? I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about everybody else. I'm talking about me. I want people to say, oh, you're trying. Nope, I'm just talking about me. You know what I'm saying? I stand alone. Me and my children. And my grandchildren. You heard? That's it. Yeah, man. See that I can't agree with that Mecca. Mecca, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that, Mecca. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that at all. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that at all.
Hello.
Good morning,
Hey, good morning, man. Good morning. Good morning.
All right, man. You live here on direct down the No Longer Trap podcast, man. I got my Uncle Benny on the line, man. I didn't let him call in. I'm calling him with today. That's how I'm feeling. This is how I'm feeling today. Uncle Benny, now
yes, sir.
I got to give you my stance. You heard yesterday I was talking about how we should all stand in solidarity and we should help these Hispanic people and we should stand with them and we should show them that, yo, the past is the past and let's unify now. It's 2025. Let's show them that. Let's stand our arm and show them that, yo, man, yo, just because you're Spanish and I'm black, that's it. Nah, we all colored. We all same. We all got red blood. You understand what I'm saying? That shit is blue. You understand what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Let's unify, right? But now I hear that from numerous sources in California. It's all over YouTube and all over thing that if a black inmate is in the cell, right? Just hear me out. And the gods are starving him, and a Hispanic guy cannot feed him. It's against It's against their rules as Hispanics in the prison system. A Hispanic guy. I'm not saying I believe this, but I'm just saying this is what is presented, right? But this is how it's presented. They are. You understand what I'm saying? And now, if the roles is changed, and the Hispanic guy is in the cell, and the black guy goes to feed him, he kicks the food back out because it's against his rules and regulation that he can't eat. He can't eat from a black guy. If that's the stand they hold in California penitentiaries with the Hispanic men, I am not standing with these people.
Absolutely not.
That's the and I gotta say that. I gotta say that to you, I can't stand with them, You understand what I'm saying? I can't stand with them. You understand what I'm saying? I really can't. I can't stand with them. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know 100% that's the situation. But like I said, man, I can't stand with them if that's I can't stand.
And don't get trapped. This is coming from you because on the outside looking in when it comes to that penal stuff. Was in there for how long?
24 years.
Now, out of 24 years, how many times have you yourself reached out or seen something that actually happened?
When I was in the penitentiary, have I ever seen? Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, yo, shout out to the Fives, man. Shout out to the whole Latin King Nation. Shout out to the Nietas. Shout out to the Solids. You heard? I swear, bro. You see them three? Them are all Hispanic gangs, man. And I swear to God, man, I love all of them, bro. They embrace me like a brother. You hear me? And that's real. Never witnessed that. Have I witnessed that? Now, dude, when they come in there, they for their people. Like we should. All situations. Now, I'm not saying that every Spanish crew, every jail is like, but most of the times, if they go somebody paperwork, I don't care if he's a midget, nobody touching him. If it's a fair fight, it'll be a fair fight. If he did something wrong to somebody, he gonna get a fair fight. You know what I'm saying? If he raped somebody's kid or something, he did something immorally shit, he's on an island by himself. You know what I'm saying? That's how my Hispanic friends. That's why I was raised in penitentiary by my Hispanics. That's how I seen it. Now, if you look at that as racist, I don't know how people do they stick together. Yes, if a race riot happens, they're gonna go with their people.
Go with their people.
You know what's wrong with that? If that's just saying. Hold up. I'm gonna say this for speaking. If a race riot jumps on the yard between the whites and the blacks, I got a lot of white friends. Who you think? What side you think I'm gonna go on? I'm gonna go with my people. My white friends are not gonna get mad at me and say, "Damn, Trap went over there." Proud to see it's all his people. He gonna know that I couldn't have came over there. I would have died. He gonna know that.
You might get mad if you go over there to the white side. Like, what you doing over here? What are you doing?
Yeah, so it's like, yo, it's like, see, a lot of y'all people that never been in the penitentiary system, y'all don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'll see a little how it moves out here, and people get a grand idea. And like I said, that's on the other side of the world. That's in California. I don't know. I've never been in California. I've been in East Coast prisons. I don't know. I have never witnessed that. Have I witnessed that the Spanish guys form up? Yes, I have. Have I witnessed the blacks form up? Yes, I have. Have I witnessed the whites form up? Yes, I have.
The funny thing about what you're saying is all over the internet, I guarantee you that's probably true.
And that is true. If the Spanish guys in California, I understand why the blacks are not standing with them.
I understand.
I understand now, because now I was sitting there saying, yo, why ain't the Minister Farrakhan, why ain't the people out there with these people? Then we're getting it. We're seeing real official people come online making allegations about how they was treated by Hispanic people in the penitentiary system, how it's out there. You understand what I'm saying? So I get it. This morning I get it, and I want my audience to understand. You understand? We don't get like that out here. We don't move like that out. That's not how we move. You know what I'm saying? Teach our children. You know what happens is, let me tell you something. A lot of Hispanic families, old school, they understand what I'm saying right now. They didn't like they didn't like interracial. They didn't like their Spanish women messing with black guys. You understand? Their Spanish or Puerto Rican don't want their sister messing with a black guy. They don't want to messing with a white guy. They don't even want to messing with a white guy. That's the old school.
In the chat, I don't know how many Spanish people are in the chat right now. I'm just going to ask them to read what they say. How many people that are Spanish that are in the chat right now went to a rally recently?
How many people in this chat went to one of them rallies? I don't think nobody in this chat went to a rally.
That are Spanish. When I talk about black women, how many Spanish people in the chat went to a rally?
If you're Spanish in the chat and you went to a rally, put a 1 in the chat. If you went on there in solidarity for your Hispanic people,
just tell me that.
And let us know what the situation is. We are seeking more unity. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just like I tell him this conversation got real ugly. This is no, it got ugly because real shit gotta come out. Because real facts. When you argue with another Hispanic person, and if they're 100, I want them to get 100. I don't want them to get into their feelings. I don't want them to say what's right. I want them to say how it is, how it was in their household, how their brother felt, how their mother felt, how their dad felt, how their sister feel. You understand what I'm saying? Towards black people. And if you really ask them, right? If we get 10 Spanish people in there that was old school, right? And we ask them how many families was racist towards black people, out of 10 families, right? I want to say 8 of them was racist.
Talk about it.
Can we really be real? If we got 10 now, my Hispanic people, let's be real. Let's keep it 100. And I'm not talking about racist like fuck them mother. Oh, no, yes I am. Because some of them motherfuckers done said that. So hold on, I'm gonna scratch that. You know what I mean? Let's just say they ain't got to the extreme of putting crosses and doing like the Klansmen and stuff like that. But you just know what I mean when I say it's. You know what I'm saying? Walaikum assalam, rakman to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Know what I say, Trap? And this is coming from the heart. All the Spanish people that I know and love right now, hang with, grew up, whatever, my love for them, 100%, it's not going to change. Absolutely not. Nope.
She said, I agree. It's not 10 out of 10. Yes, that's why I said it's not 10 out of 10. That's why I said 8. I said 8 out of 10. I said 8 out of 10. I left that gap because there was some Spanish families that didn't play that. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're really Spanish and you grew up like that, you know what your family said about us. You understand? Yes, and I want to know from my older elders on here on this podcast, and you too, Uncle Benny. Yo, can I ask y'all? And I've been thinking about this all night. Yo, what did we ever do to Spanish people that they don't like us?
Nothing.
I want to know. I don't know if something happened in our ancestors. We went over to Spain, Spaniel, and we kidnapped a bunch of Spanish women and raped them, and we did some barbaric that they hate us like this. No, they have this feeling towards us Hispanic people. But just hear me out, Benny. I need to know, what have we done to these people that they feel this way towards us? Can anybody give me a? I don't care if you give me one. I'm going to read it. Let me take these off. I don't care if you give me a long one up there. I'm going to read it. You understand what I'm saying?
They had slaves, right?
Huh?
No, they had slaves, right? Spanish.
They had slaves. The Spanish people had slaves. They had slaves. You're saying, right?
Yes, absolutely. I dispersed and decide for them. It goes way back. Absolutely. Yeah, they did. They benefited from the slave trade. We still bring them to the cookout. Don't forget, Trap. A white person comes in the neighborhood. What do? Come to the cookout.
We look at
a neighborhood, they burn a cross. We're not like that by nature. Blacks are not. We're welcoming as a culture. Welcoming. Tell me we're not. We are.
We're definitely welcoming people. If you're a good person, we might make you go through a little bit of hoops or some, but I tell you what, welcoming people, man. If you're a real person, you know what I'm saying? We're very welcoming people, man. If you get with the right dudes, we're welcoming people.
That's a fact. To a fault. We get left within and get treated dirty.
I want some of my Hispanic people to chime in, and I want them to I think it was culture. I don't know. I don't know what blacks did to them. I that's my question to all Spanish people today. So if I see you today and I ask you, yo, did your mother, your grandfather ever tell you what black to make y'all have aggression towards us? Like, I'm not saying all of y'all, and I love most of y'all, because a lot of y'all ain't really, y'all are all racist. Because when I get mad, right, I don't call. If I play around, I might say some racist jokes and shit. But Spanish people get mad and call us negative. They call us racist stuff. White people get mad and they slip and they call. So if someone calls you a nigga, what happens, Ben? Is she a racist or he a racist?
Yeah, they meant that. They meant that.
I want everybody in the chat to question. If a white person slips and calls you a nigga, you black nigga, is he or she a racist?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you know what I had? You know what I heard before? You people. Is you people a racist statement?
Yep. Yes, it is.
You motherfuckers.
Hey, can I ask y'all in the chat, if a white man see you people, is that a racist thing? Or white women? If did they say use people, is that a racist statement?
It is. They're trying to poke their racism by saying you people. And black words by saying that. And then when you say what people, you never have a definitive answer.
Yes, that's what I said. I said, when you say what people to, what are they gonna say? They
can't. Because that was very derogatory and very disrespectful. No, you gotta ask Spanish people today on track.
Yeah.
Ask them, say, do you think you're racist?
Julie said yes. It's white. She said yes. That they're racist. And a nigga, you're a racist. Yes. Straight up. I don't care. You can't. I'm not accepting that apology. I don't want no 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 apology.
I've been friends with the guy I work with, Mike Collins, for 39 years. And he's straight Italian Irish. He's never, ever in his life called me the N-word. As a matter of fact, we used to joke around in his house with his mother. I used to call him, yo, you used to call me, oh, baby, you heard. His mother literally smacked him in the mouth and said, we don't do that here.
All right, Benny, I got a question for you in the chat. Who's more racist towards blacks, whites or Spanish?
Oh, we've seen it firsthand. I'm going white.
You're going whites? Benny says whites. Let's. I need y'all in the chats to go whites or Spanish.
No, white. Absolutely.
Now, Benny.
They have.
Now, Benny.
Think about that one.
All right, Benny. Now.
Look at their track record.
All right.
Come on.
All right. So are we going? What are we going on? What's their track record? What are we going on? That they Did they kill innocent unarmed black men?
Burning of the crust, trying to segregate, because don't forget, when they put them bubbles out there, it said white only. Black go over there. It didn't say Spanish go over there. It didn't say Turkish go over there. It didn't say German go over there. It literally said, and no, you're not coming to house. No, you go over there, and we would definitely have you as an indentured servant. Don't forget, they freed the black. That came from Africa. Once they freed them, where were they supposed to go? Only thing they knew was the plantation. So they hired them back to work back on the plantation. That's a win-win for the where we go from here. Well, you can come back here and continue working. Imagine that, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, and that.
How many Spanish people you see in the news that big profile cases that did something to black compared to white? I'll wait.
And a lot of people, including myself, we made reference to a lot of the people said, yo, a lot of people turned blood in prison because of what? If you really a gang member or former gang member and you know your blood history, why was the UBN formed? And to y'all that don't know why the UBN was formed, the UBN was formed because the Spanish was oppressing the black people on right. You hear Benny?
I'm listening.
So when Pistol Pete told that story about him going to the yard, putting the flag in the yard and stabbing all the black people in the yard, we all got offended behind that, including myself.
Right.
If I go back to why I joined Blood and I became a member of UBN was because of the fact that the oppression. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still for the rest of my life. You understand what I'm saying? So when people say that Spanish people are not racist, got to be bugging. We just go back to the 90s when they was. This is why gangs started. Do you know why these gangs started? These gangs that people destroyed, put a lot of lives in prison, a lot of lives. These gangs started in that prison, in that jail, because of the Hispanic people was oppressing blacks. You get it? Created more destruction. That's how I look at it. They created more destruction because of that. Stories like that, and that at first I thought of like that ain't the truth. But then I thought about our history. What's our history look like? Our history is a lie? Is that a lie? They wasn't oppressing brothers on Rikers Island? Saying was the history of the UBN a lie? That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't. I'm gonna tell nobody else like, yo, don't join them. Do that. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm not gonna do. I can't tell you yes, no. As a own man, we all know that. But many people on sympathy and even look at. I'm gonna put there what to get it down.
That's a fact.
So, I'm sorry. Do I agree with the way they grab them out, grab the kids and whatnot as a human being? No, I do not. I do not like it. I don't.
Why?
Absolutely.
Now, Benny, why
stand up with a flag downtown? Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, but these people are representing these countries with these flags, right? Talking about Guatemala, da da da. Yo, go back to Guatemala then.
Simple as that. That's the easy call. Absolutely.
Yo, I think that all you Hispanic people that are down there rallying, I'm just saying this is my opinion. I think y'all should be waving the United States flags. Y'all want to come here. Y'all want to be American citizens.
Right.
Y'all want your families to come here. So represent us. Show Trump that you want to be American. Don't go down there with all your flags and you want to roll your flag. Everybody that wants to go to your flag, you're going back to your country. Go back to your country and wave your flag.
They trap. How do you feel about when somebody says just out of the blue, saying it to you as a black man? Go back to Africa. Well, how do you feel about that? And how do you entertain that? Of go back to Africa? What do you? I belong here. Like.
All right, I'm gonna break down for you. Now, if I was an African descendant, like right from Africa, and I was born in Africa, and I was here, I can understand them saying that. But I am an African American citizen of the United States of America. All right. I am in the system. I cannot now what they won't let me in their country without no paperwork. They will if they catch me in their country without no paperwork, you know what they're gonna do to me? They're gonna put me in cells and torture me and stuff. So why can't Trump say you'll go back to your country if you're not coming here legit? That was my stance on that. But I'm not with him sending people back without leaving their kids and wives and family here.
Right.
I'm not for that, Trump. I'm for tightening up the borders and not letting anybody else in. Because can I tell y'all people something? Let me tell y'all this, right? New York City is overpopulated. It's too many people. The traffic is hour long for just to go up the street. Cars, it's just too much in New York. It's too much traffic in New York. It's overpopulated, man. Overpopulated. It's if you ever been to New York, just watch. There's nowhere to park. It's just you got a double park. It's just everything's just.
Yeah, you might as well walk. Don't drive. Every time I go, don't drive. Do not drive. Better off walking.
She said, "How about an Italian woman told me to get off her land in Walmart, and I went off on her." Oh my God!
Wow, who said that? Wow. Get off my land. It's not even theirs. Wow.
They can have my spot over here. I'm moving the country soon enough.
Who's that? Wow.
That's the Kurt. Kurt.
Good
man.
for them.
Kurt.
Good for them. Good for them.
Hey, Kurt, man.
Not to say the United States is the best place to live. If you feel better living somewhere else, go be it. I'm happy for you.
Hey, Benny, that nigga will be back. Hey, Benny, he fronting. He gonna go over there for a little while, right?
Yeah,
he gonna get me out, Benny. Kurt gonna get bit by something, right? And he gonna shoot his ass back. He gonna see some unbarbarical shit. Some people get their heads chopped off, or he gonna see some something that just say, man, I'm gonna go on back down to the Broad Street and fuck with the dunk. I'm gonna go up to the dunk and see what's on the dunk. And I ain't look these people over there beheading people and stuff. Hey, Kurt, you better sit your ass down, Op.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? It's a bad time to be going to other countries and shit right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, has anybody left the country and they seen something better than the United States that they would move to that country? Anybody in the chat? I haven't left the country.
Now, I left the country a few times, and I swear for God, I wanted to come back so bad.
Wow.
And can I say that I never go to Jamaica again? All right, now can I just tell you that I know that a lot of you people ain't gonna believe me, but they got the worst weed in the world. For $20, he gave me a pound. He gave me so much weed, he was pulling it out, just giving it to me. I'm like, yo, that's $20? Man, He grew that shit down. He grew that shit in the jungle. I can't smoke no Jamaican weed. Hey, can I tell you that Bob Marley, rest in peace, man. Bob Marley's turning over in his grave, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, Benny, from a smoker standpoint of view, Bob Marley's in his grave going, what down bumbo clad man can bang can with bushweed, man. They're selling a man trap bushweed. Nah, that man got the hottest podcast in the city. And they're gonna show him some bushweed. Come on now, man. Trap never come back. Never come back to your rascals. So me some bushweed. Gonna sell a rascal boy, bumbo clot, so be bushweed, boy.
Hey, Trap, just to jump shit. Does anybody know any programs to teach adults as well as young kids how to swim? Do they know any programs coming up like that?
Oh my God! They already know. You know, I think I told you my experience. I told you, right, Benny?
Oh, what happened? No, I don't remember hearing.
All right. So what happened was when I first came home from jail, I was like, yo, I told my ex-wife, I was like, yo, man, I'm gonna take some swimming lessons. I'm tired of my cousin Dione throwing me and trying to throw me in and dunk my head under the water. I want to be able to swim. I want to be able to withstand. I want to be able to withstand physical violence in the water. So and she was like, oh, they got. Let me check. So at this time they had. This was in 2009. They had swimming lessons at YMCA. So I went over to the YMCA for the swimming lessons. So I got my towel. You know what I'm saying? I got a white beater on. I got my swimming trunks, and I got some Chanel. I mean flip flops. You know what I'm saying? I got some flip flops on. So I walk in the YMCA. Boom! I signed with $50. You know what I'm saying? I had to give them a money order. I gave them a money order. Boom, boom, boom. They instructed me where to go. I went to the place to go. When I went in, as soon as I opened the door, Benny, there was mad kids, bro. Oh my God, there was mad kids. They all had these floaty things on their arms and their legs and shit. And inside the water was one of the baddest women I ever seen in my life, man. And when I seen this woman, man, and she got out the water to introduce herself to me, man, I looked her up and down. She said, "Are you here for swimming lessons?" I grabbed some kid I don't even know. I said, "Nah, I'm here with my nephew right here. I'm just right." She was like, "Oh," I was like, "What's your name?" She told me her name. The kid's sitting there looking at me. He don't know me, right? And I'm just sitting there. I release him. I'm talking to her and shit. She walks away. The kid's looking at me. I said, "Thank you, kid." And I walked out. I let them keep the $50, everything. Can I just tell you this, Benny?
No, you didn't.
I wasn't letting that fine ass woman see me screaming and shit in the water. They wasn't putting up floaties.
Man.
And can I tell you, I was all muscle then. You understand what I'm saying? I was all jacked. Imagine her putting them floaties on me, man. I wasn't with that, man. And I just gave up $50. I chalked the $50 up and I walked up out of there, Benny. So
she would have came and saved me.
Huh?
She would have came and saved. I would have made her save me. Come on, Trap.
Nah, man.
Then you're drowning, which is true. No, she would have saved me.
No, I'm saying, hey, Benny, if it was one-on-one sessions, I could have did it. I ain't doing that. I wasn't doing that shit with all of them kids right there. There was like 40 kids. Man, are you crazy? They was teaching these kids how to swim. So now I gotta be in line, the only adult with these kids trying to learn how to swim. This depicted my character. You understand what I'm saying?
You would have gave him confidence, right? They'd have been like, this big strong man over here is trying to learn how to swim. Let me stay too.
Nah,
you would have gave him all kind of confidence.
Nah, that's a dub, baby. Nah? That's a dub, baby. That's a dub. I wasn't doing that. And any man in here, man, they're sitting in the chat, they're saying, hell yeah, Trap. There ain't no way. I'm if you could have seen how when that water used to get in my, I don't get like that no more. I learned how to tread water. But when that water used to get in my nose and shit, you know what I'm saying? I used to think I was gonna die. So now imagine me screaming in this pool with this fine ass woman, right? And all these kids laughing at me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think you're gonna go back? Are you gonna go back anytime soon?
Nah, I know how to swim now.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, not to swim now. I just had a swim. Can I tell you about my last swimming experience? So me and my son fishing in the summer. So my son's sitting on the dock and he's sitting in the chair. So my son catches a fish. So when he catches a fish, he's so happy. My son falls in the water.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, man! My son don't know how to swim. I remember the swimming that I learned, right? But I wasn't thinking about it. I didn't think that I just jumped in the water, my phone, everything. I just jumped in there. Soon as I jumped in the water, just reached down and my son back up on the dock, right, Benny? Benny.
Right.
All my son had to do was stand up. All I had to do was stand up, man. That water to my waist, man. I ain't had to do all that shit, man. I hurt my shoulder at the bottom of the thing. It's not funny. Y'all laughing, but just imagine your kid going in the water right there. I didn't think. I should have just said, Jay, stand up. You know what I'm saying? And I knew because before I measured it with the pole, I said, this is not even deep right here. And I thought about falling. I said, damn. What if I fall out here in front of all these people? Damn, I wonder how deep this shit is. I don't want to look stupid. And I measured it with the damn thing. I measured it. You know what I'm saying? So I should have known that all I had to do was tell my son to stand up. My dumb ass jumped in the water, panicked, grabbed him and threw him on the fucking dock. Oh my God. Hey, I'm glad. Yo, you hear me?
You're a nurturer.
I'm glad it was just me and him because people would have been like, because I was just standing up after all wet and I realized I had everything in my pocket. I jumped up and he was just sitting there with both dripping wet, right? And it started getting cold. Oh, it was tragic. You understand what I'm saying? But it was an experience.
Hey, can your son swim now?
Yeah. Nah. My son he be pump faking, man. He always tell me he know how to swim, man. He don't know how to swim. I tell you. My daughter wants to go to the deep end before he do. Huh?
Did anybody put the chat with any programs that do swimming?
Hey, does anybody know any swimming programs that Benny can learn how to swim? Benny, you don't know how to swim?
I know how to swim, yeah.
Oh, you trying, somebody's trying to get swimming lessons.
Anybody, children or adults, it doesn't matter. I'd be surprised how many adults do not know how to swim.
Yeah, yes, you got to learn how to swim in the ocean, in the pools, different swimming.
Two different swimming, absolutely.
And I got to tell everybody this year, man. And now that we're talking about it, I was gonna talk about why I'm waiting for my guest. I want to talk about it. Yo, listen, there's a lot of do's and don'ts this summer. You understand what I'm saying? We got to pay attention a lot to our children this summer. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is one of them summers that I want everybody paying attention to their children, especially. I don't want to hear about we lost lives at the beach. You understand? When your kids are at the beach, and I know this is going crazy. I know people are like, you got to hear this right now. I don't give a fuck. Get off the line then. Bye. You understand what I'm saying? But yo, you got to pay attention, man. This goes for fathers too. This ain't only the women, bro. And I hate when brothers be like, yo, man, when you was on there saying that, nah, man, I'm saying that to fathers too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
We got to pay attention to our children. We got to stop paying more attention to our daughters, bro. You understand what I'm saying? We got to stop fathering harder, bro. We'll see with our daughters, man. You understand what I'm saying? And we gotta start unifying our sons. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we gotta start doing. Everybody
Trap.
Yes.
Hey, Trap, listen, at the pool goes to everybody. As a grown man, as a woman, as an aunt, cousin, you have or a daughter that is at the peak. Or do you confront someone, a grown man, looking at them in a particular way at the peak?
All right, for one, right? All right, so let me tell you something to all y'all people, right? If you got a grown man staring at your daughter, right? And I'm not justifying this fucking nasty motherfucker, but that means you didn't do your job as a mom. Because let me tell you something. If you got your little 15, 16-year-old daughter at the beach with all her, she got a body and she has a grown woman's body, and you got her in thong bathing suits and inappropriate non-kid bathing suits, what do you think these perverted? What do you think what do you think's gonna happen? So what part does the what part does the parents take in this, Benny?
Mm.
Yes, what part does the parents take in these kids going to school looking like this? I wish I could show y'all pictures of some of these kids at these bus stops. What some of y'all parents are letting y'all kids go to school wearing. And then y'all wonder why your daughters are growing up too fast. And this is why we need our fathers. This is we need the fathers in our city to step up, man. We gotta
also,
yo, man, we got to, man. We have no choice, bro.
I'm glad you said it that way, letting kids go out the house because I see them leaving the house just like that. They are not changing clothes at school. They're leaving the house like that. Big difference.
Can I just say this, man? My mother would never, ever, I have never, ever seen my sisters wear nothing revealing, bro.
No.
I never seen none of my sisters wear nothing revealing, man. I'm telling you, man. My dad ain't play that, and my mother ain't play it, bruh. My mother ain't play that shit, bruh. That shit, man, you ain't doing that, bruh. But my mother see you go out to school with your whole crotch showing like that, your ass, your titties hanging out. My mother would have whooped my sister's ass and made her put on a triple fat goose. My sister would have been in school sweating in the summertime.
I remember going to prison middle school, and the nurse used to be called to the class with some clothes that somebody left by accident and tell the girls to put that on while you're change, get that off. Put this sweater on. I've seen that happen in middle school when I grew up.
And I say this, how, and the mothers, right? And this is not even towards you right now. I need y'all to play the back seat. Yo, this is to the fathers. Yo, man, and this is to myself, or this is all of us. We all need to do more for our daughters, bro. We need to get more involved in our daughters, bro. We need to pay attention to our daughters, bro. Because let me tell you something. In 2025, yo, this world is becoming so nasty, so corrupt, so devious, so unmoral. Like everybody, yo, you see what celebrities are doing to kids. People are, you see whose kids are being blinded by money and doing things that they don't want. That was you understand what I'm getting at? That's because the parenting in that home is solid. A lot of these young women don't got solid fathers in their life saying, girl, you ain't moving like that. A lot of these young girls don't got fathers in their life that when they call, their father go, I got you. So they don't got to be on a pole. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these girls don't got fathers that when they go, Dad, I'm graduating high school, their dad go, all right, I got you. I'm going to buy you a car. Yo, I'm going to take you shopping. Now, yo, they don't reward that. So what these girls do, they go and they get rewarded by these guys on the streets that are lying to them. And once we teach our daughters to differentiate from the truth and a lie. You understand what I'm saying? Once we get them to differentiate, did I use that in content, Benny?
Yeah, you did. You absolutely did. Perfect.
Oh, all right. Well,
you did. You absolutely did.
All right. So once we teach you, and I just say that because I just see the world moving fast. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, Trap. What's the good? If your daughter's a teenager, I'm gonna say, what's a good father-daughter date? What's a good day out with your daughter? Let's go to such and such. What's a good father date?
Yo, I think at this age of me, see my daughter Deanna, she's 15. She lives in Connecticut. Now I wish that if she lived in Rhode Island, I would definitely have a daughter date with my daughter because I miss Adriana's. I miss that life to Adriana. You know what I'm saying? And I should, me and Adriana should spend a daughter date. But it's something about hanging with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The best daughter in the world, man. Adriana Stevens. That's my baby. I got the best daughter in the world, man. Nevaeh, you better stop fighting, Nevaeh. Poppy's gonna get you. over there fighting.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
All athletic. The Bay is all athletic and all. Yeah, that's my baby there.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? So I think that all my brothers that we've been sitting around, man. I'm telling you, man. I know a lot of you women be dogging us and they'll call but we planning on great things for fathers, man. We really stepping up, man. You know, understand what I'm saying? We really getting ready to, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna really try to, and I need you, some of you women that have babies' fathers that you just got turmoil with them. And I know some of them probably has been deadbeat dads and some of them's been on and off or whatever. But if he's getting down with us in our program, we gonna ask you to give him a chance, man. You know what I'm saying? Because some of us, it takes us time to understand fatherhood, bro. And I'm still learning fatherhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting fatherhood. You understand what I'm saying? And I need some of y'all women to really sit back, really. And I know some of these niggas did some fuck shit. And I'm with y'all. I understand that. But look, we gotta look at the big picture. We gotta say, who am I really hurting in all of this? If he really wants to if he's really changed and he really wants to get in this group and he really wants to do things with his child, he really wants to, I'm gonna make him get steps and to get back in his child's life. I'm gonna give him a chance. He did, so you know why? Because I know his daughter needs him. Because this world is so ugly. She gonna need the protection of her father, bro. She gonna need her 24 hours, 365, even leap year. She gonna need her dad. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So you women, I'm gonna ask y'all. You understand what I'm saying? That why, if y'all could dig deep and say, you understand what I'm saying? If he straightens up, because I get it. I'm not bringing my kid around the. One thing that one of my, and I can share this. My ex-wife told me. She said, Adrian. She said, one thing I'm not gonna let you do. She said, I'm not gonna let you play yo-yo with my daughter. You either gonna be in my daughter's life, or you could go. I'm not gonna beg you to be in her life.
How about that?
And that changed when she said that. You understand what I'm saying? That made me understand. Your fathering is every day 365, bro. When your kid calls, you go, bro. When your kid needs, you gotta give, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes we overgive. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we get taken advantage of. But if for the sake of my child, I give my life. So some money don't mean nothing. Material things mean nothing when it comes to my children. You understand what I'm saying? That's me, period. That's how I am. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Trap, do you know any man that has custody of their children?
Do I know any men? Yes. Shout out to all of the men that have custody of their children. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of men in my city that have custody of their children, man. And I look up to you guys. But I really look up to you guys, you young fathers. Can I shout you young fathers out, man?
Yeah, shout out.
Man, I want to shout y'all young fathers out. I be seeing in the mall, in the when I see you with your kids, man. Yeah, that shit breaks. That's why I know that you be wondering, like, why do you? Because I acknowledge it, Benny. Man, that's some good shit.
My nephew AJ. Shout out my nephew AJ.
Yes, man. You know what I'm saying? When I see them young fathers like AJ and them, I go, man, you doing your thing, man. When I see that car seat in the back of their cars, we got car seats, man. We got wipes. You know what I'm saying? We got messy cars, man. I used to complain about my kids' mother's cars. But when you become a full father, you got to realize, man, these kids, we can't criticize these women that got these cars that are tore down. These kids are tearing these cars. Cause let me keeping up with your car when you have children, man. Women, if I ever called your car nasty and dirty, I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. I apologize like a man. You know what I'm saying? I apologize like a fucking man. I swear I do, because them kids at that age, they eating back there and you want to spill in, and this is when you're a father, man. See, when you're that half father, you don't experience that, because you see your kid once in a blue moon. Your kid's never in your car. So I was like that. You understand what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? When you become a full father, you're picking up from daycare every day, and you're going to, you got to go to doctor's appointment, and you got to, when you're doing every daily, you start seeing, man, that car wash comes $20 a car wash.
Yeah.
That shit starts piling up. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all mothers on there going, hell yeah. Now Trap C's, but I, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do, man. If I ever said your car was nasty, I apologize. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I apologize. You know what I mean? But
I'm wrong with an apology.
I guess my guest, man, he getting out of work, man. I hope he can get up in tomorrow, man. I had Freddie G get ready to come up in here, man. Penny Hardaway, man, because he got a
No, he's not.
Yeah, man.
My nephew.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my shout out to my little brother, man. Yeah, man.
You better get up in there. I'd like to hear from him. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I always love to listen to my little brother, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my guy right there. Absolutely. Definitely. And he's one of them ball players that he's still gullible, but that boy was a complete problem. 100% problem out there on the, oh my God. And he's real shy and real, he don't speak about it much, but that boy was a problem. Woo. Yeah. I've seen him give many people the business out there. Yes.
Hold on 1 second, Benny. I gotta see. Hey, yo, sometimes I shocking myself. You know that, Benny?
Hey, I heard you put the title down there. Nobody told you how to do that? You learn how to do it yourself?
Nah.
That was dope. That's dope. Oh yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, Freddie G. You live. Hold up. You live on the air. Are you coming in? Or hold up, I got Benny on the line too.
Get my haircut for the wedding, man.
Oh yeah.
I gotta do that. My appointment's at 10, man. I thought about it, man. I was like, damn, I got nephew.
Yeah, that's him right there. So everybody in the chat, I got him on the phone. I told you I had a special guest, but I got him on the phone right now. You understand what I'm saying? So you,
man.
Hey, bro, you want to talk about that? We can go right now, bro. We got 18 minutes.
Well, actually, nah, man, because I gotta be in the right state right now. I'm fresh off of work, and I gotta go get my cup, man. But I mean, when I'm done, I'll hit you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
all right.
I hope you still gonna be there. So, hey, Penny, hey, nephew, hey, do me a favor, man, real quick. Yep. Would you tell Trap I used to be able to dunk? Would you tell us to do something? What you want me to tell him?
He used to be able to dunk.
He thinks I just shoot the ball. Just let him know why I used to dunk, man.
He was a dunker.
Yeah. Nah. Come on, nah. He don't know. Come on. He don't even know about me either. So, you know what I mean? Don't feel bad.
Hey, Freddie G.
Penny was a problem out there.
Hey, Freddie G. Listen to me. Everybody.
The people you put on the list, Trap, he used to give them problems. I'm a witness.
All right,
right.
All right, so listen.
Those lists, I don't pay attention to them lists, man. You know what I'm saying? I ran through everybody on them lists.
All right, so Freddie G. So what I'm trying to tell you right now is that on this podcast, I have said that everybody I've talked to in this city told me that Freddie was a problem. Not one person.
That's true.
Not one person. So can't no one go back and Google. I can go back in videos. You can say acknowledge. Not everybody I've said. I went to the greats out here. Yo, what's up with Freddie? He was supposed to go to the league.
Respect me though.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect them too, but they're gonna respect me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I have to take the respect.
But you see what? Did you see that one that just happened on TV with them homeboy for the old washed up NBA players?
Yeah, you know what's crazy about the shit, bro? But hold on, bro. Them niggas like, yo, it's crazy. I'm mad about that because me and my niggas started that idea years ago. We should do it. So seeing them niggas do that is crazy to me. And they're making money.
Yeah, they made a lot of money. They made $200,000 a piece. They made $200,000 a piece.
Them are NBA players, though, man. They got that bread.
Hey, but Fred, I gotta say this though, Fred. At this shape and this size that we at now, Fred, you can't beat me now. I'm saying, yo. I played yesterday. Hey, listen to me, Fred. I gotta say this. You're great out here, and I love saying this to you, Fred. I'm telling you right now, if we got a basketball right now and landed in Buck Park, I would run laps around you.
Fred, I got a bad knee.
You got
Fred, no, Fred. Even with your bad knee, Fred.
No. Say no. I'm talking about right now. I got medical conditions. I got an ulcer. I wouldn't
want to even do it to you, man. Sit your ass down, man.
No, but I'm saying you got a little brother that will do me dirty. So that's why I'll really sit down. You know what I'm saying? If you sit your little,
I have to sit dirt on you now, man.
Yeah, and I won't even play dirty. Y'all's not doing that to me, man. You
want to get the handicap guy, huh?
Yeah, I want to get the. No. I want to get the. Fred, I want to get the guy that they said was great. They say Kurt was good.
He's retired.
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Fred, I was retired and I played them 2-on-2. Fuck that, man. Go out there and get him and go sit down again.
I did you dirty, though, Benny. Benny, you was hacking me, Benny. You was hacking me.
Hey, yo, bro, be back when I'm done with my cup.
All right, bet, man. Bet.
Love you, man.
Love you too, bro.
I love you too.
I'll see you at the rehearsal. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Shout out to this last of them, man. We getting married this weekend, man. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Mary, my sis, man. She had them collard greens busting at the day party. You ain't take them yams and them collard greens at the day party. Shout out to Mary, man. And my brother Q, man. We got a nice wedding going on.
I want to say shout out to Miss and the future wife for adopting that child there. That was dope, man. That was a beautiful thing. Adopting is beautiful.
Chief said, let's start our own 3-on-3 tournament. Let's start our own 3-on-3 league. We should do that, Benny. We can start a 3-on-3 league. Me, you, and Chief. We'll run through everybody. Me, you, and Chief. We'll run. I want Ricky Lito, right? Ubi. Oh, I'll take Ricky Lito. I'll take Ricky Lito. Kyron, cause Kai's serious. See, shout out to my nephew Kai. You know what I'm saying? Free. Kai is free. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Kai. You know what I'm saying? Kai will get me?
Kai's good.
Kai won't do nothing. Kai will sit his ass down. Kai, he gonna get his brother around me. Kai ain't lining up with me in no basketball, man. Are you crazy, man? Hey, Kai was good. Kai was good, but Kai's not lining up with me in no basketball. You guys tell Kyron Lito that he ain't lining up with me in no basketball, man. You guys see his stomach. Kyron Lito is 300 pounds now. You ain't see none of you motherfuckers have seen him. He's 300 pounds. Yo, his feet, he got his feet be swollen now. Kai done got old, man. Kai, who the hell said, man, I'll lay odds I'll beat Kyron. I'll give Kai. And I know y'all are going, what? Kai do trap dirty. When's the last time you seen that? Fuck out of here, man. That nigga I rolled there. That nigga, he got to roll too. We got to give him intermissions. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my nephew. Hey, yo, man. I love y'all guys, man. That's my time, man. I appreciate y'all in the chat, man.
Yes,
appreciate y'all long wide. I appreciate everybody.
Thanks for the chat. And I rode the Moon Socket with my helmet on while I was on the podcast. Thanks for getting me to my job.
Okay. You what you on that scooter?
Sir,
yeah, man. We got to get my dad's scooter going, bro. Please, Benny, man. I'm gonna try to do that today, man. I'm gonna go buy my dad's. I paid too much for that scooter, cash, man.
Yeah,
for that shit was brand new. That shit ain't got no miles on it. Brand new title. That I bought that shit brand new. So I don't know why that shit ain't something. So we got it.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Trap, because my man just hit me Sunday. The dude that fixed his bike, and he actually said he's in town. I'm glad you just mentioned it.
And if anybody's in the chat that knows anybody that fixes motorcycles and they want to make a few dollars, because it's a minor problem. And when I tell you it's minor, it's probably a switch. This is how brand new this bike is. You understand what I'm saying? It's probably a switch. You know, I probably was high. Me and Chief was riding the motherfucker, huh, Chief? We were with y'all flying all over the city with that motherfucker. when I first got it. You know, I was trying to. I waited till Father's Day to give it to him, so I put. It had 0 miles on it. Me and Chief and Bootney put the miles on it. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow, that's brand new, baby.
Yeah, that shit had 0 miles on it. So we got to figure that out. But I love you, Unc, man, and I appreciate you, man.
Love too, man.
Drive safe on that scooter doodle.
That's so, man. Peace to everyone in the chat. Enjoy your day. Continue to be great.
Yo, continue to be great. Everybody continue to be great, man. For real, man. When my uncle say that, he mean that, man. Everybody continue to be great, man. Cause I'm reaching for the stars, man. I'm tired of going level headed. I'm reaching up here. I never used to reach up here. That was my problem. I never reached up there. My whole life, I never reached for the stars. I always reached for what was in front of me. Let me get that money. Let me get that. Instead of trying to go. So let's shoot for the stars, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same place, man. Everybody. Yo, tighten up today, man. It's gonna be nice out, man. If your man ain't paying for your nails and feet to get done, man, stay the fuck in the house with them feet and your nails like that. I gotta do my nails. It's a nice day. You shouldn't have came out here with that cute ass outfit on with your nails like that. You understand what I'm saying? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then another one of you motherfuckers sitting there riding around with that nigga in the passenger seat with that dirty t-shirt on. What's wrong with you, girl? They got that dirty t-shirt on. He got lemonade, ketchup, mustard. What the fuck are you? Where would you come from? A picnic? The fuck is going on, man? This is crazy. And this is the nigga you label your label after? Hey, let me get off this shit. Yo, tighten up. Line trap shorts right now. They're not tight, Chief. Chief, these are not tight, Chief. Chief, stop saying my shorts are tight, Chief. Chief, my shorts are not tight, Chief. You guys sat there and listened to Chief tell you these motherfuckers are tight. Are you crazy? Chief, they go down to Chief. Chief be wearing hoochie daddy shorts. I swear to God. Tell us why you in that fucking position. Tell us in that Amazon position, Chief. Tell us that. Let's talk about that fucking Amazon position. Oh told me you be demanding. Come on, Chief. Let's talk about that goddamn that Amazon position, nigga. He said I got baseball shorts on. Hey yo, that nigga said I got baseball shorts on. Hey, you ever see Black Sabbath in shorts? Yo, Black Sabbath don't wear shorts. You know that, right? I want y'all to pay attention to that black motherfucker. That black motherfucker don't wear shorts. Safe. Oh, Chief, we gotta make a one. Yo, Chief, we gotta make a thing with that. Safe. When somebody comes in here with tight shorts on, Chief, we gotta have the button. Safe. Oh man, that means you got on. That means you got